Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this channel, I will be sharing educational content, strange real-life events, and many other interesting topics. So, if you want to keep supporting and never miss any of my upcoming videos, please hit the red subscribe button and the bell icon. Today, I'm going to talk about the simple and surprisingly honest life story of Toma, the actor from the world-famous comedy film The Gods Must Be Crazy. He became known worldwide in a very unexpected way, going from someone almost nobody knew to someone recognized across the globe. His sincerity and pure heart turned a certain situation into an opportunity, and I personally see it as life favoring him at the right time. Toma was born on December 16, 1944. He belonged to the Basawa tribe, who lived a lifestyle similar to people of the 12th century. His home was deep inside the wilderness of Namibia, a small country in the southern tip of Africa. His people lived far away from the modern world, surviving by hunting and fishing, and their knowledge of farming or agriculture was almost non-existent. They measured days, months, and years simply by observing nature, such as the rainy seasons or when herds of animals migrated from one region to another. Did not grow up with his parents. When he was very young, both of his parents were killed by a violent attack from an African guerrilla group. He and his brother were then taken in and raised by an elder from another village. Unfortunately, his older brother lost his life at the age of 9 during a reckless fun hunt carried out by a group of people who shot him without care. Although grew up in the wild and had to struggle through life with nothing but his own strength, he was admired as a hero because of his excellent hunting skills. By the time he was 19, he was also able to build a fish pond, which made him one of the most capable men in his entire village. Because of that, his reputation spread everywhere, and the young women in the village admired him greatly. According to estimates, when he was around 25, he married the daughter of a village elder from another community and continued living in his own village of only about 35 people. Meanwhile, Peter, who lived a free and wealthy life, decided to go on a luxury hunting trip in South Africa with his 3 close friends. In March of 1979, they flew there in their private jet. But unexpectedly, their plane suffered an engine malfunction, and the group crash-landed deep inside the wilderness. Far from the city and stuck in a harsh environment with no communication, the missing aircraft was soon reported in the news with headlines saying that all passengers were presumed dead. Later, while and his fellow villagers were out hunting, they discovered the wrecked aircraft, along with Peter's injured body. At first, they thought he was dead. But was not an ordinary man. He had a heart full of compassion, kindness, and empathy. So instead of leaving Peter there, he took a closer look. Fortunately, Peter was still alive, though he had lost one of his legs. Rescued him and gave him treatment in the village. Peter ended up recovering in their village for almost 5 months. During that time, he and learned about each other's completely different lifestyles and cultures. However, for Understanding the habits of modern city people that Peter tried to explain was very difficult. His innocent misunderstandings often led to funny situations that made everyone laugh. His pure and charming behavior eventually gave Peter an idea that would one day show the world the unique beauty of Nzau's people and their simple culture. In December 1979, African forest rangers finally found Peter and helped him return to the city. But Peter didn't want to go back alone. He wanted Nzau to come with him. Nzau initially refused, but Peter persuaded him by offering 7 goats, which was a fortune for people in Nzau's village. Realizing it was a life-changing opportunity, Nzau finally agreed to follow Peter back to the city.
In the end, Nzau became the first actor in history to showcase to the world the lifestyle, honesty, and everyday struggles of remote, undeveloped indigenous tribes like his. Not only that, he was later appointed as an ambassador for the preservation of indigenous peoples and for the welfare of black communities in southern Africa. After finishing the filming of Sakiai Urintizeki, he returned to his village, where he happily lived a simple life with his family, hunting and continuing the peaceful lifestyle he had always known. During his acting career, he earned around $70 million over the decades. But because money held no real value in his community, he donated almost everything to a foundation dedicated to helping malnourished children. On July 12, 2003, Nzau sadly passed away from malaria. According to records, because his people live far away from global conservation groups and face threats like deforestation and forced labor by South African rebels, only about 30 villagers remained in his home community, and his entire tribe population had decreased to just a little over 200 people. Despite everything, Nzau's pure smile, his wealth-free happiness, and the simple, innocent spirit of his people left a powerful impact on the world of cinema. To this day, he is remembered worldwide as an unforgettable idol of simplicity, kindness, and natural beauty.